Man, the things that you say as a Christian before we start recording.
You know, I mean, here's the thing: is we're in episode 7, and I quite honestly didn't think it would make it this far.
7's a holy number.
7 is a holy number. Also, they say that podcasts usually only last about 5 episodes on average.
Yeah.
You get to about 5 episodes, and you're like,
Yep.
so.
If you watch episode 5, you could probably see us at that decline. Anyone who's kept up with it.
Tell you what, though, episode 6, if you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's a real banger.
Yeah. I have already been told twice today.
Oh, really?
That people are behind on the episode. So we're losing fans daily.
Well, this may be end of podcast talk, but I was looking at the analytics, and we've got like our initial episode 1 has like 80 views.
Okay.
And we were roughly at about 20
Okay.
when we had posted. I guess last I looked, and everything's kind of trending up. We got like 27 followers. I don't know how often they're looking at them.
Yeah.
But like, man, hey, we're making some headway. We just got to keep putting out content, doing this thing.
I agree. It's popping off at least on the what are those called? The shorts and stuff.
Shorts.
Man, we're out there.
Yeah.
It's like Joe Rogan. What's another popular podcast?
I don't know.
Other popular podcasts.
Yeah.
And then Between Sundays.
And then Between Sundays.
I think, yeah.
Hey, listen, we gotta do it somehow.
I think we're doing well. I think for at least our audience, our moms.
Yeah, my mom.
My son is an avid watcher.
Really?
Yeah,
Right.
I hear him watching it in the room.
Is that weird?
It's a little bit weird
to hear yourself talking to your son on his phone?
Yeah, especially when I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I want him hearing that part when Chris said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to have him hearing about my big bear paws.
Yes, sir. So, what are we doing today?
So I got some stories. I got some stories today.
Okay.
Some pretty odd stories. So we'll just jump right into it. I'll start off with number 1. I'm not as cool as you. I didn't bring an iPad, a filthy iPad.
Where's your iPad right now?
My kids are using it.
Yeah. Well, the iPad, you say I was cool, but the iPad did not work out, if you remember. I was struggling.
And that's also part of the reason why I didn't bring it either. So I have, good old faithful. Jeez, what is it? Make sure that, don't look at that. Don't look at that. I got good old paper. I killed a tree for this podcast.
There we go.
This podcast kills trees. But
that will be the title of the episode.
This will be the title of this podcast kills trees. So the first story I got is there's a guy who ate a $120,000 banana in an art museum, and he says that he was just hungry. So solely based off of that headline, where are we at here?
I don't even know.
So many questions. React. Let's do it.
So many questions. Okay, one, what banana? Like, what in God's green earth would make somebody price a banana? 120 grand, you said? American dollars?
120. Yep, that's what it says. It's got a dollar sign, not a pound sign, or like pound, like
a pound sign.
like pounds, not. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. Hashtag. That's like showing my age.
Right
there. It's a hashtag now.
So I'm very curious. What about this banana was so special? And I think too, like if you go to a museum, you're not. I've been in a few museums, and my first impression isn't I want to eat that, and so I'd imagine like I can't imagine it looked appetizing.
All right,
I don't know.
All right, well let me explain the story a little bit more. So now that we've kind of reacted just off of because that's kind of what drove me to this article. So there is an Italian artist, Maurizio Catalan. All right, he's famously provocative. Whoa, but his signature work, a banana taped to a wall, fell prey to a basic impulse.
Okay.
The hunger it provoked in a South Korean college student. So there is actually a video of this student walking up to this piece of art, is what they called it.
Yeah.
And he just grabs it and eats it. So the art itself is a banana duct taped to a wall. That's all it is. So this guy walks up to this banana, right? Grabs it off the wall, eats it, and then puts back up the peel.
Art.
He picks up this piece of art. The banana is often replaced, so it's not just one. It's not just like watching this banana decay.
Okay.
As some art things are, but it is. It's still a piece of art, and it's still. I mean, I don't know which banana you're buying for $120,000.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's more. So the art itself is called, because if you don't know, artists often name their art pieces of art.
Right.
There's like the Mona Lisa. There's other arts.
What's another one? One more. It's there. Mona Lisa and
the Mona Lisa,
others.
and the other ones in the art museum. Like King Tut, things of that. I don't know. Anyway. So this one is called The Comedian, and it is frequently, like I said, frequently replaced duct tape banana. It's meant to evoke everything from Charlie Chaplin's slapstick comedy to the fruit status as an emblem of global trade.
Okay. Well, I'm still not following where they got that $120,000 from. Like, where does that number come from? Like, who said, okay, is it because he, as an artist, is so popular that they were like, anything you do, i.e. taping a banana that you got for 89 cents at Safeway to the wall is going to be like, is that what makes the values that, or are people just stupid? Like, I'm not.
Honestly, I'm going to go with the latter.
Okay.
I think, I mean, here's the thing. Art is art.
The Mona Lisa and?
Like the Mona Lisa and. I mean, is that the name of it? The Mona Lisa and? I guess that's what I'm picking up here. But no, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's literally like when you watch the video. I may send you this link just so you can watch the video.
Yeah.
Because it's literally a banana duct taped to a wall, and it's just this massive white wall. There's nothing else on it. There's nothing else next to it. There isn't even like a nameplate or anything on the side. And here's the thing. I've never been to an art museum, so there's that, which is why I only know the Mona Lisa and.
Apparently, can you imagine walking into somebody's house? Some people have art on their wall. They just have a banana tape.
I mean, here's the thing. To me, a comedian, and maybe something that invokes slapstick comedy, I would just have the peel.
Yeah.
Right? Just the banana peel.
Yeah.
Because in cartoons and whatever slapstick British comedy there is, you eat the banana, you throw the peel, and somebody goes whoop, and lands on their back. Right? That's comedy.
Mario Kart.
The
most vicious weapon in the whole game. Yeah. Quite honestly, it take first place out of anybody's pants.
That's right.
I don't know what that means.
Holy moly! Caden, cover your ears.
All right, so
your dad.
$120,000. Okay,
$120,000 duct tape banana.
Oh shoot, somebody's calling me. Hold on.
Oh my!
I don't know if we're in the recording.
All right. Well, tell him to hold on. We're in the middle of this. Oh my gosh, this is so unprofessional. Episode 7. Oh, excuse me. Let me answer this real quick.
Thank God. I'm just glad I didn't stop recording. Okay, what's next? What else do we got? We're leaving all that in, by the way.
We're leaving all that in. That is, that is good watching right there. That's good. That is what's get Joe Rogan. Next comedic podcast. Mona Lisa and Between Sundays right here. That's what it is. That's what gets us to that number 3. So the next one is kind of weird.
Okay.
So solely based off the headline, it says Arkansas woman pleads not guilty to selling over 20 boxes of stolen human body parts.
Oh my gosh. Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
What do you got? What do you got?
Wait, how many boxes?
20 boxes. So, I mean, here's the thing. You know, I don't know about you, but in my research of body parts on the internet, I've noticed that they are going for an arm and a leg.
Okay, there you go. Also, you might need an accountability partner if you're researching body parts on the internet, Chris.
Oh no.
So, Arkansas.
Yep.
I don't know. That's scary and sad and interesting, and I want to know more. I want to know what body parts specifically.
You want to know what? Okay. So this says that an Arkansas woman has pled not guilty to charges that she stole body parts from the medical school cadavers.
Okay.
And sold them through Facebook.
Facebook
Marketplace.
Marketplace.
You didn't know that, did you? For $11,000. She will remain anonymous on this podcast, but she has been charged with 12 counts of mail fraud, wire fraud, and interstate transportation of stolen property. So this woman worked for an anatomy lab at University of Arkansas, and she worked in the cadaver lab, and she found this Facebook group. And just said, hey, I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing here. And is anybody interested in 2 full, intact human brains? And that kind of is what led her to start selling bits and pieces of these people who were donated to this university for science.
Research.
And she is making a killing.
I mean, okay, so a few things. One, I respect the grind. I'm not mad at her. I think, girl, she saw an opportunity. She's an opportunist. She saw an opportunity. Mm-hmm. She said, I have access to things that most people don't have access to.
Yeah.
I'm not out here murdering people. I'm just taking something that's not maybe being used. Mm-hmm. Who knows? We don't know all of the behind the scenes. These might have been brains and whatever body parts that they had already researched on. And she's like, okay, they're going to toss them and dispose them anyways. I'm actually helping them.
Let's burn it.
Yeah, right? 2, what in the world Facebook groups are out there where she saw and said, I like what you're doing.
I like the cut of your I like the cut G.
I like what you're doing. Do you want some human brains?
Yeah. And I think how it came up was I like what you're doing. Are you interested in, and how much would you pay for these body parts?
How do you even mail a human brain?
Very carefully.
You just can't. You can't just go like get a box out of the garage and just like
maybe
throw it in there.
Dry ice. I don't know. I'm just thinking about how you like ship fish.
Okay.
Right. Like, or you know what I mean? Like if you buy things online that you're gonna eat. I mean, I hope. Oh my god! I hope
that's what I'm saying. Out here,
I hope they're not eating brains. What are they, zombies already?
Susie brain out here.
Susie brain.
Okay.
Eating brains doesn't make you smarter.
Well, I don't know. Has it been? Maybe that's what this college was testing. $11,000 isn't a lot of money. Did you say $11,000?
$11,000. Yeah, that banana was worth more. Sell that banana. Sell bananas, girl.
Throw that brain on a wall and tape it and see. Then see.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so my last story here. We're gonna end on a good note. Okay. It is a bus driver in Michigan fainted at the wheel. Okay, so let me finish.
Okay.
Then a 7th grader took control. So your son,
Yeah, he's 12,
seventh
almost
grade,
13.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
So
What do you think?
he's a bad example because he's awesome. So I think he would do great under pressure.
Yeah, he's a Cub Scout. I get it.
He's a Boy Scout. Let's
Oh,
respect the
I'm
badge.
so-
Respect the badge.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I offended Boy Scouts and Boy Scouts alike.
So I think he would do fine. Now there are other 13-year-olds, 12 or 13-year-olds that are complete. Just their brains are not fully developed, even at the least. That I would be scared for everybody involved. And so yeah, so he fainted at the wheel.
Yeah, the bus driver. So the story goes, the bus driver called in, radioed in because they have radios, and she radioed in and said, "Hey, I'm feeling dizzy. I'm gonna pull over." And as the bus was pulling over, she passed out. And didn't quite make it all the way to the end. And so this boy was sitting about 5 rows back and just saw what was happening, jumped up, ran over there, and stopped the bus. Right? So it was super awesome. The thing is mom and dad are almost like surprised he did what he did.
Okay.
Like, here's the thing. Okay, so your reaction to your son doing this, you're like, oh yeah, my son would do that. I have full faith. Like, he's a good kid. I know that if something was to happen, he would just jump in and do what he needs to do. All right, these parents are like, I had no idea he was capable of such a feat, right? So here's the thing: is his dad said that his son often had ridden with him on his lap while he was driving golf carts in the past.
Yeah.
So that right there just tells you that, hey, listen, my kid knows golf carts, and this is a bus.
Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. Same concept. Just a little bit bigger, just a touch.
Yeah.
And then mom had the quote of the day. So it says, Dylan's mom said, "Dylan, he's really been a great guy this year. He's come a long way. He surprised us with great grades and his performances at school with friends, with peers, and to do something like that or like something like this just fills my heart. It makes my heart skip a beat to even watch that video." Mom had no idea that this boy was capable of doing. He's really been great this year. Like, what about other years? I mean, he's been in school for 7 years. And this is the year that he's like, oh man, he's made great strides. Good kid.
Yeah, you can tell that they're grasping at straws here to not say our kid is an idiot. And you're sure it was our kid, our Dylan?
Yeah.
You mean little blonde boy Dylan?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't.
You sure it's not Delone? Because they get confused easily.
I think this kid. It sounds like this kid. He has been waiting for this opportunity for a long time. He probably was sitting in the front row. He's played GTA. He knows what it looks like to get behind the wheel.
Where's the triangle button? Where's the triangle button?
And he. I mean, video games save lives. We saw that happen right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Shout out Dylan.
Good job, buddy. Good job. And I'm so glad that your parents have this newfound confidence in you.
I mean, can you imagine, like, that's the peak of Dylan's life? Like, 7th grade.
Peaked.
And then, in
from
10 years, he's in jail or something. Like, remember when he was 13?
Remember when he stopped that bus? Yeah, now he's stealing cars. So here's one thing that I want to do with you because we have some time to fill. So I would like for us to rate rate our top 5 cereals. Are you a cereal guy?
I love cereal.
You do?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, great. That's perfect.
Okay.
Top 5 cereals.
So you want me to go?
So go bottom to top. So last fifth to 1.
Are we doing this like round pick, like 5th round pick, like 5 round pick? Or are we just doing top 5 in general?
I mean, if you want to go that route, we can do that. You pick first. I'll allow it as my co-host.
All right. We'll do that because that helps me know that I'm going to take something out of your.
That's fine. That works.
Ammunition.
Works.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
As somebody who drinks flavored sodas, waters. I feel like we may not be on the same level with cereal, but let's try it out. Hear me out. Okay, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go number 5. I'm gonna go Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, that's a solid pick. I get it.
Yeah.
A solid pick. Number 5 for me. I'm gonna go honeycomb.
Number 5?
Number 5, my guy.
Okay.
Number 5.
Wow.
Listen, there are
way down my list.
I'm telling you.
All right.
I like where I'm at.
All right. Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Honey Bunches of Oats. And these are some of my favorites though too, but there's better ones.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine. I get it. Number 4 for me, I'm gonna go Captain Crunch.
Okay, that's a solid pick. All right, number 3, I'm gonna go Corn Pops.
Okay. You may or may not have taken something off my list.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So with number 3, I'm going to go Kix.
Kix. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that all inclusive, like Kix with the berries and everything as well?
I mean, the OG Kix.
Yeah.
So if you
Man.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about Kix in a long time. You know,
Kix.
you grew up on Wick.
I love Kix.
You know what Kix are. Kicks and Jacks.
I don't know if we can finish. Oh my
man.
gosh. Or you raised your kids on Wick.
There you go, that too. If you don't know what Wick is, oh man, God bless you.
Oh man,
thanks for paying your taxes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Is it 3 or
we're at 2 now.
We're at 2 now?
Yeah, we're at 2 now.
Man, okay. 2. I'm gonna go number 2. I'm gonna go Smacks.
Oh my! Oh man, that is. Oh man, the frog. Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Man, my number 2. Let me try. I'm walking down the cereal aisle in my brain right now.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of Fruit Loops. I like me some Fruit Loops.
Okay,
Number
that's
2.
basic.
Yep.
I like that.
I like that.
Man, your number 5 was my number 1. So like I don't even know where to go from here. Jeez.
Oh man, I love honeycomb. I don't know why.
Shoot. Okay, number 1. Man, that's so hard. Number 1. I'm gonna go with. You know what? Actually, I know what I'll go with.
Right.
Rice Krispie Treats.
Like the treats?
But there's a cereal. I don't know if it's called Rice Krispie.
Oh, I was like, wait, that's not. You
It
put
is.
milk on that?
Yeah, they're
Okay,
little. They were
okay,
little rice.
all right.
Did you ever never have them?
No. I
Yeah,
didn't
they're
know
like
that
they were
existed.
little. I think it was called. I don't know if it's called Rice Krispie Treat cereal. What it is, but
Mhm.
they're like they were little clumps of Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
and it was cereal.
Okay, all right. Number 1 for me, I'm gonna go Frosted Flakes.
Okay, basic.
Honorable mention. Listen, honorable mention. Lucky Charms. My kids love Rice Krispies.
Just plain Rice
Just
Krispies.
plain Rice Krispies.
Dude, my wife drives me crazy. She'll serve her kids, honey nut Cheerios,
Mhm.
and then she does it with multiple cereals, and then she'll drizzle chocolate syrup over it.
What?
It's like, what? It's 7 a.m. What are we doing?
Holy cow!
Yeah,
That may be a game changer for me.
yeah. I can't believe I forgot this. This probably would have been my number 1 if I remembered it. Is frosted mini wheats.
Frosted Mini Wheats. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Our cereal choices are vastly different.
Yeah.
I don't like Frosted Mini Wheats. I think those are terrible. It's a terrible cereal. The other one that I almost said, and it would have sent us down that rabbit hole again, was Life.
Dude,
I didn't like life until
I love
until I started
life.
having kids. I thought it was disgusting, and then I was like, "Hey, this slaps."
Dude, it slaps. Although, so cereals like Life and cereals like Frosted Mini Wheats, they go right through me.
Nice.
If I'm like, I'll get a little rumbles. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I need to go to the bathroom.
Got that fiber going.
Yeah, exactly.
That and a cup of coffee, you're done for the day. I'm gonna call in sick to work.
What happened? Did you get sick?
I had breakfast. Yeah. So yeah, man, that was it. That's all I got. That's all I got for you.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that video. We'll have to attach a link because that banana thing's crazy. But yeah, you got anything for me? You got anything cool going on?
Nothing crazy off the top of my head. I will say one of the reviews I got on our pod from a friend of ours, and you'll know who it is he says he likes it. It's funny, and maybe we should talk about Jesus a little bit more.
Is that Tom?
Nope. A friend that you and I know mutually.
Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Well, if you're listening to this, Jesus loves you. There you go. That's the only Jesus you're going to get.
I wear my Jesus. Look at Jesus is getting represented on the pod.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, listen, it's between Sundays. It's not, hey, on Sunday podcast. I mean, I get it, but it's between Sundays. That's what happens in between the Sundays.
We should do an on Sunday podcast, like separate from this.
On Sunday, between Sundays?
Yeah. And just see what it looks like right after a church service.
Just right up,
dude,
hot off a church service.
So tired.
I would.
On this couch.
What you would see is you'd be taking a nap. That's what you'd see. That'd be a 30-minute nap podcast.
Yeah.
But listen, I get it. I'm here for it. I love you because you know who I'm talking about, and not to name any names, but you're like manna sent from heaven.
Hey
yo,
barbecue manna.
But yeah. Hey, like the podcast. Watch us on YouTube.
Do it all.
You can see in the Mexican Santa and his little elf on YouTube.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, and let's see, Spotify. Also, check out. We're sponsored. I'm gonna throw this in there. We're sponsored now.
Okay.
Between Sundays Clothing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Go check it out. Between Sundays Clothing. We'll hopefully we'll get a link in there somewhere.
Okay.
Right here. Go here. Check it out. Edit that in there.
Yeah. Perfect. Got it.
Yeah. So, but tell you what, we'll see you guys in between the Sundays.
In between them Sundays.
Not on Sunday.
Not Sunday.
Those Sundays.
Yeah.
The two, the beginning and then the beginning. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.